Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey guys, what's up good people? It's your girl Wambui back here on your screen with a new video. In case you are new here, karibu sana, we love visitors around here, and in case you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, and before I continue, please, if you are new, subscribe, and before you continue watching, give this video a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel. Okay, thank you. So in today's video, I'm cooking dinner, so it's preparing dinner with me today. So spend some time with me in the kitchen, and we are making egg curry. All right. So without further ado, here are the ingredients of today. Okay, for the ingredients of today, we have my eggs. I have boiled my eggs. I think you have seen how I do my eggs, and that is why they peel so well. I have some blended tomatoes over here. I have some coriander with me. I have mala. If you don't have mala or fermented milk, please, you can use yogurt or milk cream if that's what you have. I have tomato paste. I have ginger, not ginger. This is simply only garlic. I have not put ginger here. And here are my chopped onions. Okay, and for the spices of today, I'm going to be using a little bit of black pepper. I'm also going to be using curry powder. That's why it's called an egg curry. I'm also going to be using mixed spices. I'll put a little bit of Royco mchuzi mix. And lastly, but not least, I'll also put salt. So, let's start cooking. So I'll put my pot on the stove or on the gas. This is the sufuria that I'm using.
put some oil and allow the oil to heat up, and then add your onions. This enables your onions to cook faster and also to avoid them soaking up the oil, because the oil is already hot. So up next, as you can see, I'm adding my onions, and immediately they start frying. You will notice if you put your onions first and then your oil, your onions take time before they start frying. Check that out. Once my onions are ready, I will start adding my spices: black pepper, some curry powder, basically the spices that I showed you. And then not to forget also the garlic. Yeah, so at this point we are adding our spices. You can put 1 teaspoon of each. As you can see, I did not really measure, I just eyeballed. But it's basically a teaspoon of each spice, and also it depends on the amount of eggs you are cooking, so don't overspice your food. Yeah, just put enough for it to be nice and tasty. Okay, yeah. So next is this a spice mix that I'm putting, and then I'm also going to be adding some Royco mchuzi mix, because it really helps to thicken stews and also make it yummy as well. Yeah, so we'll mix them up all together, and at this point I'm cooking using low heat to avoid my onions from burning. As you can see, they're already golden brown, so I reduced my heat to the least, yeah, so that they don't burn. And up next, I'm adding my blended tomatoes. If you don't have a blender, you can grate your tomatoes, and they'll just be as good as blended ones. So don't stress. Yeah, so we are going to mix that in and allow it to simmer a little bit for everything to come together. Yeah. Up next, we're adding our garlic, and then we are also going to stir and incorporate everything together. And at this point, you can taste for salt. I'm saying that because I normally crushed my garlic with some salt. It makes it easier for it to crush. So at this point, I tested for salt, and if it's not enough, you can add, okay? But if it's enough, there's no need of adding. And also, it's because of the spices you've put. Yeah, some of them can be a bit salty, so you don't need to add salt. But if it's not enough, kindly add salt at this point as well, as I am doing. And then stir it again and incorporate everything in. After everything you add, stir and incorporate. Next, we are going to put in our tomato paste. Don't put too much tomato paste, sorry. Just add enough. Like for me, I used only 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and I'm going to stir it in, and we're going to allow it to cook. If you don't allow your tomato paste to cook, your food will be tasting raw tomatoes. Once that has cooked, we are going to add our fermented milk, or maziwa mala. Excuse me, guys, I'm having a cold. If you don't have maziwa mala, as I said, you can always use natural yogurt, or your cream. The cream from the milk is also ideal, and don't put too much, otherwise the stew will be tasting fermented milk and nothing else. So just measure and put enough. Allow it to boil for the milk to start coming together, and then add your boiled eggs. So this is me adding my boiled eggs. Depending on the number of eggs you're cooking, you're just going to be measuring everything, either double or reduce to half. So here for me, I was only cooking 6 eggs because we were 3, so everybody 2 eggs. Yeah, so once you've added your eggs, you want to mix them again together into the stew, and we are going to let them simmer for around 15 to 20 minutes, so that also our stew can thicken, and then we will be back for the next step. Actually, guys, this is a very simple recipe to do, so please try it at your home and let me know in the comment section how it tastes and how it goes. Once my stew has thickened enough, the last thing I'm going to add is my coriander. I have some coriander chopped, so I added coriander and covered for my coriander to cook like on the steam, and then yeah, voila, we are done and our stew is ready. So as you can see, guys, it's a very simple recipe. Try it out and let me know how it goes.
And a few tips before I end the video. Number one, when you're boiling your eggs, please put some salt in the boiling water. And when you're done boiling the eggs, that's around 10, 15, 20 minutes, put the eggs in cold water and they will peel as well as mine peeled. They will not be peeling off with some flesh of the egg. That's number one. Number two, again, if you do not have mala or fermented milk, you can use your cream, your milk cream, or you can use plain yogurt and you will have your wonderful egg curry. Okay, so I think those are the few tips I wanted to share with you before I end the video. Yeah, so please try the recipe at home and let me know down in the comment section how you are stand out. Also, when you post on Instagram, don't forget to tag me at Wambui_Mercy and I'll be sure to repost your post and I'll be happy that you guys are learning from me. Okay, yeah, so allow me to enjoy my dinner and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.